Hello everyone, I'm Michael Shinall, and today we're going to be looking at setting up your campaign for Bloodborne, as well as going over the round structure. Once you've chosen your campaign, you're going to take the Chapter 1 card for that campaign, and it's going to tell you everything you need to set up this specific game, ranging from which tiles to use, from which enemies to include, including their cards, as well as gather the specific deck for this chapter's story cards. Finally, the chapter card will also tell you if there's any special rules cards involved in this specific game. Now, several elements of setup are also reliant on the total number of players in the campaign. For what you see here, we've set this up for a one-player campaign. At the start of each chapter, we're going to know our primary hunt mission, which is how we're going to win this specific game. In addition to that, we're going to have different points of interest across the map, which are going to help us gain additional bonuses as we're playing through the campaign. Now that we're all set up, let's run through a game round and see how everything comes together. We also just want to note that everything you're seeing here is prototype and subject to change before final release. Alright guys, we're going to get right into it and show you a full round of the game. If you want any in-depth look at any of these steps, you can check out one of our other videos. Beginning the game, I know that my primary mission is going to be to find the Tome of Odin. In addition to this, I have a side mission that I've already revealed that says I need to just go and slay some enemies. The other points of interest across this chapter are going to be the occupied house and the barricaded house. So let's get right to exploring. Here I've drawn my hand, so my first action is going to be a move. I'll discard this skill card to move up to 3 spaces. Left seems as good a direction as any, so let's see what awaits us beyond this door. Taking one tile, I'll flip it over, and we see that there's an enemy type 2 here, which in this scenario is going to be a huntsman's minion. Now I can connect this tile any way I want, so I'm just going to go ahead and connect it like this. One space of my movement is going to take me into this space. I don't really want to fight this guy right now, I'd rather keep exploring, so let's ignore him and just keep moving across these tiles. My second space of movement, and then my third one will take me onto a new tile. Alright, I have come across the occupied house, with an enemy type 1 and an item in this space. These guys are unfortunately in our way since the occupied house is a point of interest that we want to check out. So let's go ahead and take these guys down. Let's open up this combat by taking one of my strength cards and using it to modify my slash attack. I'll be dealing 3 damage at medium speed. Let's flip over an enemy action card and see how these guys are going to respond. We see that they're going to be attacking me with a basic attack, an axe swing at medium speed for 2 damage, but otherwise no other special abilities. They'll deal me 2 damage, and I'll deal them 3 damage in return. Unfortunately not enough to kill them, but we still have 1 card left to make another attack. Looking at their remaining health and their attack profiles, the better attack here is to use my cross cleave. So I'm going to take my vitality card and place it in this slot. At medium speed, I'll be hitting them for 2 damage and healing for whatever damage I deal after the attack is done. Let's flip over an enemy action card and see how they respond. We see that they're going to be responding with their special attack, which is a slow rifle shot. Luckily, this means my attack, going at medium speed, is going to take them out before they get a chance to damage me. Better still, I'm also going to heal too because of the damage I dealt from the attack. This is not only going to earn me 1 blood echo, but also bring me a step closer to completing one of my side missions. Finally, due to the special ability of my Saw Cleaver, every time I slay an enemy, I'm going to be able to draw 1 card, giving me another action on this turn. Might as well go ahead and use it, so I'm going to use this for another move action, to prep by moving into the occupied house space, and also further away from this huntsman's minion. I don't have any cards left to perform any actions, so my turn is nearing its end. I'm going to refresh my hand to 3 cards, and then all nearby enemies are going to activate. Since he's within 1 tile, this huntsman's minion is going to activate and attempt to come after me. His speed is only 1, so luckily he's not a threat right now, as he's just going to slowly lumber toward me. Since I'm the only hunter in this game, the round is now going to end. The hunt track is going to advance by 1, and a new round is going to begin. For my first action this round, I'm going to discard a card to interact with the occupied house, revealing its story card for this particular bit of the chapter.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Then please, will you look for my mom? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Now, we don't really want to spoil too much of the story for you guys on your first playthrough, but I will just say that we have come across a lost little girl here that might need our help. Whether we choose to do that or not is fully up to us. For right now, she's gonna have to wait. For my second action, there's an item sitting right outside her house, and I believe I want to pick that up. So I'm going to spend another action to interact and claim this for myself. Thank you, little girl. Picking up a consumable, I found some quicksilver bullets, which will hopefully help me later in the hunt. Finally, for my last action, I believe I'm going to return to the Hunter's Dream and spin this Blood Echo to get an upgrade. Returning to the dream, the first thing that'll happen is the hunt track will advance. Now, spinning my Blood Echo, I have the chance to upgrade my character. Choosing one of these upgrade cards, I'll incorporate it into my deck, beginning the process of customizing my character for the rest of the campaign. Of the available options, I could focus on skill, making my attacks faster, strength, allowing me to do more damage, or one of the two endurance cards, allowing me to do more actions on my turn. Myself, I prefer dealing more damage. This upgrade is going to replace one of the cards in my deck, allowing me to further customize my character. Now, given my weapon, I don't really care so much about endurance and taking extra actions. I really just want to deal more damage with the actions I'm taking. So I'm going to pull one of the endurance cards out of my deck and replace it with this enhanced strength card. Now that I've completed all the steps for the Hunter's Dream, the round is going to end. The hunt track is going to advance, and as we see, it's going to move on to a reset point, meaning that I've got to take this time now to reset the entirety of the map. All enemies are going to move back to their spawn points, and any dead enemies are going to return into play. Luckily, this also means any items are going to respawn as well. Beginning a new round, I'm going to draw my 3 cards back up from my hand, and then my hunter is going to re-enter the map on any lantern space available. I only have 1, so that's where we're going. And with that, we've run through 2 rounds of the game. There's still plenty for me to explore, and also my primary hunt mission that I need to accomplish before time runs out. But hopefully this has given you a small taste of what to expect as you're out exploring Yharnam. If you have any additional comments or questions, feel free to ask them in the Kickstarter comments throughout the campaign, and we'll see you out on the hunt.
Oh yes, pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery.